Hey everyone, Dr. Tom Carr here, aka Dr. Stocks of drstocks.com, drstoxx.com, and Dr. Stocks Trading, drstoxxtrading.com. Hey, it was not a very nice day in the market. Everything was red. The Dow was down over 250 points, the Nasdaq down 20 points, S&P down over almost 19 points. It started weak and got weaker as the day wore on. But here's some good news for those of you who are following my picks on Twitter and Stock Twits and Facebook. Those of you who are subscribers, we made money today. Now, in my personal trading account, I made about 200 bucks. Not a whole lot to get excited about, but when the Dow is down 50 points, that is something to get excited about, because anytime you're green on a very red day, and I'm only going long. I don't have any shorts on at all. I have under shorts on, but I don't have any stock shorts on. I'm long, and I've got 45 positions open, and I'm long every single one of them, and we made money today. Now, I'm going to tell you the secret here, and I talk about this in my new book, Trend Trading for Living. It's actually not a new book. It's an old book, but it's a new version of it, the second edition, coming out December 2018. I talk about this in my momentum trading manual. You can get that on Dr. Stocks Trading. And I teach my clients how to do this in my Trade for a Living, the complete stock and options course, which you can get on our website, drstocks.com. And the secret is this. You have to combine price momentum with valuation with earnings growth. You put all three of those together in a proprietary mix that I've developed, and you'll come up with winning stock picks. Most of the picks that we come up with are under the radar kind of stocks, small cap stocks, not well known, and they tend to skirt around major market moves like this. So we had a great day today. We're having a great week. We're up about 6,000 bucks in our trading account. I have 180,000 or so in this trading account, and I normally tell people, because they think you're only trading a small account, when the account gets up to 200,000, we take 10,000 or so off the top and put that into our long-term investments. And that's how we leverage our trading account. You don't want your trading account to get too big, because it makes it hard to get in and out of positions quickly without moving the price. So we're at 180. We dipped down to about 170 on a couple of weeks of drawback, and we're building that back up. But once I get up to 200,000, I'll take some off the top, put that into our long-term trading account. So anyway, 200 bucks today, nothing to sneeze at. Now I want to highlight a couple of stocks that did really well for us today, did well for our subscribers as also. And one of them, well, let me first show you what I'm doing here in my account, because I know people are always interested, how do I actually trade? I've got 3 stocks on here that are sort of extra stocks. 2 of them come from my momentum trading letter, PWR, EVHC. Those are S&P 500 stocks. Those are from my conservative momentum long portfolio in the momentum letter. And the PWR has done okay since we entered. EVHC has not. And DQ is one that I bought a little bit of a few days ago when it looked like it was going to move up, and it tanked real hard on some unexpected tariff news. It's a Chinese stock, a semiconductor stock. It got whacked real hard. I've been nibbling ever since, and I'm expecting that to do a nice bounce. Now, most of our gains today came from our newsletter picks, which are listed here. And these all come from my hot stocks letter, my momentum letter, my trend trade letter, my cheap stocks letter, and then I have a few penny stocks here, just some very small fun positions in penny stocks. I'm a very low risk tolerance kind of trader, so I don't like to put a lot of money in penny stocks, but they actually did okay. One of our picks, Joan, which had been going down a couple of weeks ago, went up 13% today, which was a nice move. That helped out there. And then I have on some longer term position trades in my Ichthus letter picks, ixthusletter.com. That comes out once a month, and it's aimed at long term investors. And these are picks that I just have not a lot in, because most of my money goes into my momentum picks, the ones that follow that rule that I just mentioned: momentum plus value plus earnings growth in a proprietary formula. I have programmed those into 8 different scans, and those 8 scans are looking at different market sectors and different pockets of the market, different niches of the market. I run those scans each day. They generally come up with the same stocks day to day, but there are always a few new ones, and those are the stocks that I then buy, and I select from those for my various newsletters. And anyway, that's how I do my day-to-day trading. Now, didn't sell anything today. I just added a little bit to DQ, and otherwise, well, now we're down to 180. Some little overnight jockeying. Now let's take a look at some charts here of a couple of stocks that did well for us. That's not the one I want. Let's take a look here, and we're going to look at HEAR, which is a very interesting stock. Now this one showed up in my hot stocks letter when it was trading down way down here. Now take a look at this. When it was at 395, where was it? Where did it end up at 3? On this big green stick is where it showed up on my hot stocks letter scan. And I had my subscribers buy it the next open. That was a Monday open at looks like 394. 394 was our entry price, and it just went up and up and up and up. And then when it hit this big spike here, it got to a place where, according to my hot stock scan, it was overvalued. So we cashed out there with a almost a 200% gain. Huge, nice gain, almost a triple, almost a 3-bagger on that one. And then I called it in my cheap stocks letter, which is able to trade stocks a little higher valuation. Did very well for us there. We got out a few days later. And I just recently called it in my trend trade letter, because I believe it's coiling up here in a nice little triangular coil. Let's mark that out here. And I think once that little pocket of coiled price movement breaks, so when it gets up to above these intraday spikes here, so sort of mid-18s, I believe it's going to make a nice run up to $22, $23 per share. But again, if it falls down, which it always can do, and anything can happen in the stock market, we would get out under 16. At 1585 would probably be a good place to put a stop loss. Now here is a stock that's trading big on the whole Fortinet craze. It makes, I guess, I mean, I really know what the company does that closely, but it makes a set of headphones that gamers have been really hot on. But what interests me is that the company itself has some very nice fundamentals indeed. 11 times earnings per share, 0.6 times current sales volume. Both sales and earnings are growing at triple-digit rates. I mean, it's just an excellent stock. All the major investment houses are keen on it. They all have a buy or better on the shares. So it looks like a really good stock going forward. And I'm looking for a $22, $23 price tag on our current trade in the trend trade letter. One that we have on in our cheap stocks letter is MEET, the MEET Group, MEET, which had a very nice breakout move today, and you can see that was on some sizable volume, well above average volume, and it's been getting some nice volume pockets in here. I like to see these big green spikes as it's trading up, and I like to put these little rectangular boxes over sideways price movement. If you read How I Made $2 Million in the Stock Market by Nicholas Darvis, you'll know that these are called Darvis boxes. And I don't do a whole lot with Darvis boxes in the same way he did, but it just helps me frame the structure of the price movement going forward, and that's what we have here. Some very nice structure indeed. So we're just coming up out of a 3-week or so, 2.5 week price consolidation, sideways consolidation. We've got our nice big move up again, and I would suspect that if prices pattern the way they have been, we'll get another sideways box up here in the upper threes before we head up over $4 a share, and that's coming soon based on this volume. So that was in our cheap stocks letter, still is in our cheap stocks letter, doing very well for us. Let me see if I can highlight one more. One from our ETF trend letter is the leveraged ETF for biotech stocks. Excuse me. LABU, L-A-B-U, which is the bullish version of the 3 times biotech index. So the biotech index, which is trades under the ticker symbol IBB, that's the ETF for the biotech non-leveraged version. LABU is the 3 times leveraged version of that on the bullish side of things. I got my subscribers in the upper 80s. It was 86, 87 per share, I believe, on this little pocket pivot right here, this little pullback, and sent out a few alerts as well to my StockTwits followers, because it looked like a really nice chart. And then yesterday and today, now yesterday was a nice up market day, but today in the down market day, check out this nice high volume spike that gets us up to the top of this trading range. So I suspect we have a little more upside room to run to about 102. I'm going to get my subscribers out at 100 just to be on the safe side. And in fact, I think, let me just double check, because I don't want to give you the wrong figures. I want to see where I got my subscribers in exactly, so I don't lead you astray, because I think we got in a little bit lower than that. Yeah, 75. Here's a quick look at my ETF trend letter. I got in LABU back in April, late April, at 75.55. So we're looking to get out at 100 on today's move. We may even get there tomorrow. And ERX did not trigger today because it was not in good shape today, so we didn't enter that one. But we were also in ETF subscribers are also in UGAS, which had a huge, nice, big bullish gap up. And our conservative momentum letter stocks, the momentum letter always gives out 3 aggressive stocks and 3 conservative stocks, had a nice, very nice surprise with this big up move in GM today on some sort of investment into their electric car division. So all good news for GM, big price spike. And I also put my Dr. Stocks options letter into some naked puts on GM, so those are in really good shape as well. So that's just a quick look at what we're trading this week. All good stuff. We're making money in a down market, and again, the key to doing that is value plus growth plus momentum. Put those 3 together, you've got a winning trading system. If you want more information on any of the things we talked about today, please email me, drstocks@drstocks.com. That's DRSTOXX at drstocks.com. God bless everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.